Alright my fighters, so as you can see we are getting a Zenkai Awakening for a Legends Limited character, so we are going to talk about it and who it could be, and let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now before we start, don't forget to subscribe my channel if you haven't already to stay notified with everything new about Dragon Ball Legends, and if you enjoyed the video make sure to hit that like button and share the video with your friends. And without any further ado, let's just get started. So as you can see, a certain character is finally getting a Zenkai Awakening, and this certain character is a Legends Limited character. Now there is a question that I need an answer for first. Is this actually a new Zenkai that we are getting that is different from the Zenkai that they talked about before, or is it actually the same one but just this time confirmed to be a Legends Limited? Because as you can see in this one, they didn't say what it is, they just said that there is a Zenkai coming and then they posted this picture. So we all expected this to be a Legends Limited Zenkai, obviously, and now that we are getting a Legends Limited Zenkai, it's actually a pretty interesting question. That is this the same thing, or is it a different Zenkai Awakening? This is going to be a normal Sparking Zenkai Awakening, and this is going to be a Legends Limited Zenkai Awakening. Let me know your opinion about it in the comments section below. Now that we are done with this question, who could this Legends Limited Zenkai Awakening be? Well, if we take a look at the effect in the background, we can see something that is similar to a tornado or something like this. And I think that if we take a look at that, there is one character that fits very well for it, and that is basically the Great Ape Vegeta. As you can see, there are these effects around his attack that looks like a tornado, so maybe this could be actually an indication that he is going to be the one that gets a Zenkai Awakening. Now there is a lot of talk as well about the Saiyan Saga being for part 2 of the Legends Festival, and that is another good possibility for him to get actually the Zenkai Awakening. But usually when we get these hints, the background is actually the best thing we could look at in order to determine who this Legends Limited character is. And in terms of colors, unfortunately it doesn't fit at all, so that is a downside. However, in terms of effects, you can see that there is this little tornado here that looks like a tornado, and I think that fits very well for his attack. But other than that, if it's not this, if we take a look now at the color, you can see that the color is purplish with a little bit of blue, something like that. So I think that the one that fits the best for this color palette is actually our boy Zamasu. Look at him, he is just perfect for it. There is the purple, there is the bluish, there literally everything in his art is basically purple and bluish. So I think that if we take a look at the color, Zamasu is the character that is going to get a Zenkai Awakening. And as I said before, usually this is actually how we know who the Legends Limited Zenkai Awakening is going to be. We always look at the background and the background give it out. However, this time it's a pretty interesting background, because it's unlike other characters, it doesn't actually give it out so easily. So there are multiple different characters that could be actually this, the first one, as I said before, is Great Ape Vegeta. The second one is Merged Zamasu, Corrupted Merged Zamasu. The third one, though, is basically Gogeta Blue, because if you take a look at him as well, there are these little tornado effects around him, and there is some purple and blue in his background as well. So maybe it could be, but I left him to the third place because he doesn't really make a lot of sense, because as I said before, This is going to be most likely for part 2, and I don't really think that we are going to get neither Fusion Warriors nor sagas from the movies for part 2, so it would not make sense actually to give him a Zenkai Awakening right now. If he is going to get it, maybe we could get him actually before part 3, because that's when we are going to get the Fusion Warriors, so maybe by that time he could get the Zenkai Awakening, but I really don't think that he is going to get it this time, not this Zenkai Awakening. But we will see what they are going to do. If they decide to give him the Zenkai Awakening, I would be absolutely down for it. Like, he is one of the most anticipated characters to get a Zenkai Awakening, and I really want him to get actually a Zenkai Awakening. The only problem though is going to be Gohan, because Gohan is going to murder him, and no matter how good he is, unless they give him some type of element nullification, people are going to start to cry about how bad he is just because Gohan is murdering him. So that's why I don't really want him to get it right now, because the meta isn't actually fitting so well for him. But in case they decide to give him it, I am down for it, because he is actually one of my most wanted Zenkai Awakenings in the game. Now, if it's not this, and if it's not this, and if it's not this, what could it be? Well, I think that there is one last choice, and that is basically MUI Goku or UI Goku, and I really don't think that it is going to be this, but just for the sake of the background, as you can see, there is actually purple and bluish around him, so it fits well with the hint, and that's why I wanted to mention him as well. Once again, I don't think that Tournament of Power or God Ki are going. Well, God Ki might be actually. Yeah, God Ki might be. Well, the same goes actually for Gogeta Blue then. Interesting. God Ki might be actually something that we could see for part 2. If we get maybe the God Goku Legends Limited character, then maybe God Ki could be something that we could see. In that case, these characters are going to buff actually God Ki and their color. If they do so, then we should know that God Ki is coming, if we get these characters. Anyways, I think that the chances are extremely low for this character as well, just like Gogeta Blue. I don't really think that we are going to get something that is actually related to them, especially not to their main themes, which are basically sagas from the movies and Fusion Warriors here, and basically Tournament of Power here. I really don't think that we are going to get anything that is directly related to these themes. However, if we do so, and we do get them as a Legends Limited Zenkai Awakening, that would be really cool. Even though this boy doesn't really need the Zenkai Awakening, he needs it actually, but I think that he needs the unique equipment a little bit more, because of the fact that he isn't that down bad in order to not be able actually to come back with a unique equipment, especially if they give him a good unique equipment, unlike some other characters. And I think that if they give him actually a unique equipment, it would be much better for him, because usually the Zenkai Awakening is actually the best thing you can do for a character. For the majority of characters at least, it gives them a very massive boost, so I think that they should actually reserve that for later on and instead give him first the unique equipment. On the other hand, Gogeta Blue is actually way too down bad right now, to the point where he needs a Zenkai Awakening in order to be able to come back, and then once he gets his Zenkai Awakening and he is actually a very good character again, maybe later on he could get his unique equipment and it could bring him back again. So anyways, with that being said, that was everything for today. Let me know your opinion about who could be the Legends Limited Zenkai Awakening that is coming in the comments section below, and I hope that you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends so that they can enjoy it too. And if you got any useful information from this video, or if you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe my channel and turn on the notification bell beside it so that you stay notified with everything you know about Dragon Ball Legends. And with that being said, see you as always in the next video of Dragon Dragon Ball Legends.